What's your age?
I'm 23.
And how tall are you?
I'm 4'11".
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single. Yeah.
So you think your height plays a part in that?
You know, I used to. For a long time, I did. And I would let that stop me from going after what I want. From seeing a pretty chick and going up and talking to her, I would let it stop me. I would hold myself back. There's a lot of things that goes into being a man. Not just his height, not just his looks. It's what's in the mind. That's what matters. And in the heart.
Well, what do you think modern day women in 2024 see and think when you try to approach them and they look down at you?
I'm be honest, man. I don't care what they see or think. I care what I want. And now what I want is I see her. She's pretty. She's fine. She got a red dress on. I'm going to go and holler at her. Whatever she says or does is up to her. I have no control over that. And I will not judge her for that.
What?
Hey, I respect it. I respect it. Listen, that's tough. 4'11" is tough. Okay? But there's nothing you can do about it. And that's what I try to tell you guys. Is that you have to focus on what you can control. And this guy's doing that perfectly fine. He's focusing on what he can control. He can't control his height. Okay, don't worry about that. What can he control? He can control how he dresses. He can control how smoothly he talks by practicing how he speaks. He can control his eye contact and how he looks at a woman. He can control how he makes a woman feel. He can control how much money he makes. He can control all these other things, but he can't control his height. And he can't control whether the woman decides that she wants to be with him or not. All he can control is whether he approaches her or not. So you guys need to adopt this mindset. As you can see, this guy is 4'11". There's some guys out there that are 5'5", 5'6", 5'10", even 6 foot, unconfident because they have some sort of insecurity, something that is out of their control. And if something is out of your control, if you're going to let that stop you, you have the mindset of a loser. Because the mindset of a winner, of a champion, doesn't let anything get in his way. Focus on the controllables. Play your hand. When you are dealt a set of cards from life, you have to play your hand to the best of your ability. You have to be able to play the game right in order to win. Because what are you going to do? If life deals you a shitty set of cards, what are you going to do? You're just going to quit? You're just going to accept a life that's mediocre? You're just going to say, I'm not worth it? I don't deserve anything? I don't deserve what I want? Everyone else can go out there and enjoy life, but me, I was born with a big nose. I was born with big ears. I have a small micro penis. Hey, sorry to you guys with the micro penises out there. I know that one got to be tough. But still, even if you have a micro penis, you can focus on what you can control. What can you control? You can control how you talk to the woman. You can control everything else. And obviously that one is a tough one. That is a very tough one. But you have to do what you can with what you got. It's that simple. You have to develop confidence through your actions. This guy right here, he's 4'11". If he would let that stop him, he will never get what he wants. But if he continues going after what he wants, making no excuses, relentlessly, never quitting, no matter how many times he's met with rejection, no matter how many times he meets failure, and he never quits, he will get what he wants at some point. Because listen, tell her, hey baby, listen, we're the same height in the bedroom. We're the same height in the bedroom. So what's the problem? See, you have to have the mindset to where you don't let anything get in your way. Nothing, absolutely nothing. You were poor, okay, you can control that. You're ugly, okay, try to focus on what you can improve. Can you grow a beard? Can you get a nice haircut? Can you get nice clothes? Can you make sure you always smell good? Can you make sure you get money? You can make sure of all that. Can you work out? Yeah, you can do all that. But most guys would rather sit there and just complain. Most guys would rather sit there and make excuses and say, "Oh, but I'm just not tall enough. Oh, but I'm out of shape and women don't like me. Oh, but I got a big nose. Oh, but what if she this? Oh, but what if she that? Stop focusing on what she wants and focus on what you want. Go after what you want. In this life, you have to go after what you want. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you don't want to be someone who goes to college, but your parents want you to, focus on what you want. If you want to go approach that woman and you don't know if she's going to reject you, once again, what do you want? You want to talk to her. What does she want? That's none of your business. You're going to find out soon enough. And if she doesn't like you, okay, cool, no problem. On to the next. If I told you make this full course shot and I'll give you $1 million and you wanted $1 million, right? $1 million is what you wanted. And I set the standard. I said, listen, I'm going to make it hard for you though, because let's say you had everything perfect in life and you wanted $1 million. So guess what? You start from right in front of the hoop. You start right in front of the hoop. So the shot's going to be a lot easier, right? That's just natural. But if life gives you all these circumstances and it's harder, doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means it's harder. But you still want the $1 million. And I tell you, go all the way to the back of the court, all the way, full court shot. And you have to make this shot. It's harder for you. That's just the circumstances that were dealt to you. But is it impossible? No. You have to adopt the mindset of never quitting. Because I would sit there if I was in that scenario and I had to shoot a full court shot, but I still wanted the $1 million, I would sit there no matter how long it takes. I don't care if it takes me 2 years. I don't care if it takes me 8 million shots. I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to continue. I'm going to persevere. And I'm going to talk myself through that the same way I'm telling you right now. Telling myself I will never quit. I am a man who gets what he wants. I am confident that I will make it. I don't care how many times I fail. I will learn from each mistake and I will get better the next time, but I will get what I want. That's the mindset you got to have, guys. As you can see, this guy's out here tearing through the woman in these streets, tearing through them. And listen, I've seen some short guys get women. So focus on what you can control, guys.